To begin this hour with security issues, Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom has again reiterated the call for the federal government to allow law-abiding citizens carry licensed automatic weapons for self-defense. The governor made this suggestion during a lecture at the press week of the Abuja chapter of the Nigerian Union of Journalists. Having said earlier that a lack of justice has emboldened herders and other militant groups, Governor Ortom says if there is no justice, there can be no peace. And TVC News' Celestina Area reports.
In the northeastern part of Nigeria, Boko Haram has largely been responsible for the insecurity in that zone for about a decade. The terror franchise is responsible for killings, rape, public execution, bombings of public and private property and places of worship, as well as robbery and mass abductions. These include the abduction of Chibok girls, Damascus school children in 2015, and the Dapchi girls 2018, out of whom Leah Shaibu, who still remains in captivity. The group was responsible for the bombing of the UN building in Abuja and has killed more than 30,000 people and displaced more than 3 million people. As a way of profiling solutions to the insecurity challenges in the country, the Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom is suggesting a ranching policy in Nigeria which will enable both crop farmers and those involved in animal husbandry to increase production using modern technology. The governor joined the press week of the Abuja chapter of the Nigerian Union of Journalists virtually to deliver his speech. He also urges the federal government to immediately implement the National Livestock Transformation Plan in line with the recommendations of the National Economic Council. And consequently, all funds released for the implementation of the Ruga policy should be recovered and rechanneled towards an NLTP implementation.
The way forward is for Mr. President to eschew favoritism and be for all Nigerians. We all must ensure justice, fairness and equity in all issues relating to public safety and security for the reputation and the fate of our dear country. In the same vein, we must rise up together as a nation to confront the challenges of these times to avert the country's drift to anarchy and disintegration. The federal government should immediately implement the National Livestock Transformation Plan in line with the recommendations of the National Economic Council. Consequently, all funds released for the implementation of Ruga policy should be recovered and rechanneled towards National Livestock Transformation Program for implementation.
We want peace, please. We want security. We want welfare. The governors, the leadership, the legislature are not accounting for what they are doing in this country. Instead, they are confusing us with all these talks.
He also asked for the abolishment of the open visa policy, and government should direct relevant agencies to ensure full compliance with the ECOWAS protocol transferments. The governor also wants the federal government to proscribe all militant Fulani groups, as in the case of the Independent People of Biafra, given that the Global Terrorism Index ranks militant Fulani as the 4th deadliest terrorist group in the world. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.